G'day everybody. We are going to do another couples guide, my wife and I. And on this guide, we're going to show you how to double farm. That's the word that we're coming up with. We're going to call it double farming. I'll let my wife take it over from here. So go ahead, honey.
So I can't take credit for this. Somebody mentioned it in chat and I had no idea what they were talking about. Like on one of the first days, they suggested that, why don't you do this? And I was like, I don't know. I don't understand, how this is going to work yet. So I waited. But then after a while, when we got to these types of things, I saw issues that I wanted to solve. So this is what we came up with. If you go in here, like for instance, you have cocoa beans and you're going to need for the cocoa trees, you're going to need the beehive. So whenever you put the square around the beehive, this is what it does. So you can see it's not getting that top row, so I'll have to remove that top row too. But the beehive will get these trees, but the water will get everything. But the beehive being offset to the right or left, it's not going to get everything. So unless you can put the sprinkler on top of the beehive, which I don't think you can do, you're not going to be able to make both of them perfectly square so that your square fits perfect. But the kiwi fruit do not need the beehive. So you can see that I put the trees in the beehive. And like I said, I'm going to take that top row off and change that to kiwi. But then I put the kiwi fruit around the edges. So the sprinklers will get the kiwi fruit who need the water, but the beehive is not needed for the kiwi fruit. So the beehive is needed for the trees. So the beehive will still cover all the trees that I have. So we're going to double plant it so that we can use this space more efficiently and not have to have a whole bunch of kiwi fruit by itself. The other thing is that both of them use the mountain fertilizer, so you can put it in the sprinkler and cover both of them. And then whenever you go to farm it, you can walk through these stakes. We've talked about that before. So if you walk through the stakes and then you farm it, it's going to get both the trees and the kiwi. So as you can see, I'm getting, with the advanced hoe, I'm getting a lot of both. And you won't have to, you don't have to have ever seeds for this because the trees don't have ever seeds, and the plants that stay a long time, like the kiwi fruit or the grapes, you don't need ever seeds for those because they're always there. Yeah, so that's it.
So they keep growing. So don't forget, if you could go down to a side view. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see there, you can see inside that you get to actually walk through these without an issue. But as you can see, the placements, so you'll do like my wife said, tree, plant, tree, plant, tree, plant, and so on and so forth. And to maximize it, like my wife said, you want to put the same things that require the same fertilizers around each other, so you get your best bang for your buck.
Yeah, and if you have the trees already planted, as long as you leave a space in between them, you can decide what to plant in the middle later, because you may not know what has the same fertilizer until later. I did the same thing back here with the oranges. So the oranges use the same fertilizer as the grapes. So I have the grapes planted around the oranges back here also.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, my dear. So this has been another Aussienutz and Princess Jinx guide. If you've got any questions, let us know in the comments and we'll answer them as quickly as we can. We want to just give people, like, you don't have much room, okay? Like, you don't have much room. As you can see, we've filled this area up pretty good. There's some spots left, but I'm just saying, if anything come in the future, they would have to expand this map somehow, because, you can always, there's a lot of empty spaces, right? But if you're trying to get the best maximization out of your area, so square footage to profit, stonks, whatever you want to call it, that's the way to do it. So you can double plant. So this is what we call double farming, double planting, however you want to look at it. So is there anything else to add? Or is that it, honey?
No, that's it.
Perfect. So guys, if you love this guide, let us know. If you want, again, more info, let us send us a message on Discord or in the comments. And until the next guide, enjoy your Luma Island adventures. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Hooroo.